Okay, Touch of Death. We gotta let's go ahead and talk about Touch of Death. Yeah, 1988, one of the later Fulci movies when he was losing it. Uh, Stars Brett Halsey as this, lady killer, quite literally, who basically marries and kills people, kind of a Black Widow type of guy. But then there's this silly thing where he's undone by this mysterioso thing. I don't even know why I'm worried about ruining the film for you. I mean, it's just one of the most ugly looking films that I think, Brett Halsey looks ugly in it. He's not well shot. It's an ugly. I don't like the film at all. I remember I bought this movie for $30. I bought it on DVD. I bought the European import. In like 2002. Many many moons ago. I remember exactly because I bought this, and then uh, like a couple days later, I went to see Spider-Man, the original first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So it must have been like 2002. I'm just looking at the credits here. I think Z Zora Kurova was in it, and Al Cliver. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But in any case, Brett Halsey plays this mean guy, and he cuts up women and he kills them in many, you know, and maybe I think maybe Fulci Fulci had problems with his ex-wives and wives. He went through a lot of tragedy, and he had women problems. Maybe that manifested itself in this Touch of Death. You have to think about, this guy who's like killing all these women, these rich women. There's gotta be something behind it. So, and then famously, this was one of the films. Touch of Death was one of the films that was basically cut up and reused in Cat in the Brain. Basically, he kind of cut it up and put it into and included footage from this film in Cat in the Brain. And Brett Halsey, I think, in an interview in Cat in the Brain, has said that he was never paid. Additionally for the footage from when it was put into Cat in the Brain. And I think it kind of he felt it caused a schism between him and Fulci, their personal relationship, even though from his standpoint it was not a huge deal, but Fulci, I think, felt bad about it or something, and then there was something going on. I think it was re-released by Shriek Show. I mean, I'm just reading. There's a bit of a trivia on IMDb about it that Synapse passed on it, and they released a two-disc set that I believe had a commentary by the DP, and it was a big thing. I've never watched it. I think it has some good extras on that, but I don't think it's yeah. Oh man, yeah, I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's just the film just looks ugly. It's yeah, not and there's all this stuff about him cutting up the women and feeding him to his pigs, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? This is just, what the fuck, where the fuck did this come from? How do we get from the heights of gothic horror and perfectly timed murders and just the exquisite heights of the Beyond and zombie, to Touch of Death, where how high of the mighty fall? I don't know. You might like if you're just a gore hound and you're just into that type of thing, and you're a Fulci completist. If you're a Fulci completist, then the film is, you have an obligation to go see it. Otherwise, just, I don't know. I don't know, man.